Hi and welcome to another Type with me. In today's video I want to talk about color mix in CSS. It's something great to work with because it allows you to work and play around with colors. And who doesn't love colors, right? So what is color mix in CSS? Well, what does it do? Well, it mixes two colors directly in CSS. No preprocessor or design tool needed, which is cool, right? So the syntax is color-mix, and then we have in and then a color space. So it could be srgb, or it can be lab, or it can be lch. Each gives different blend results, right? So it's important to choose the right one. An example of this could be color mix in srgb red 40% and blue. And the use cases are theming, hover effects, gradients, automatic light and dark adjustments. Think of it as blending paint but natively in CSS. So I think that's wonderful. Let's see an example. So here is an example, and here you see if we change these hex values in our style sheet, and we're going to do that, right? Then we will see here different colors. Here we use a color for brand with 50%, and we are using then accent. So what you can do in srgb, we can mix the brand color together with the accent color, and then you see here that we get this one. All right. You're saying that it's in srgb, and it's from the base and the accent color. What we also could do is the same thing, but then with a lab. We're using the brand color 50% and then the accent color, and it's often more perceptually uniform. So already a little bit of a better color than this one, right? But it all fits within the first two colors. And then here we can do the same thing with with lch. So color mix in, and then we have our brand and our accent, and it's great for hue preserving blends. And here we see an example when we hover over it. It's a little bit darker, right? The same color space works nicely for theming and hover states. So I think that's a nice one as well. And of course, if we are using CSS variables, we can use it like this, right? But what I'm gonna do right here is maybe go a little bit into the blue side of things. Here, right? Let's choose this one, and okay. And here I am going a little bit higher to maybe yellow, right? And then go here, or here, or here. All right, now we have these two colors, and you will see here, if I now save it, right, that it will give you a little bit of a different result. Yeah, we have our color mix with in srgb and the other ones, and here I have all the examples with CSS to make this happen. And here you see specific swatches, background for the brand, accent, and then for the mix, the color mix, right? So what we have right here is the demo button, and here within the hover we can use the color mix, and here we have then our variable of the lch50, and we say that we want to have black with 18%, and so then you can create certain nice effects to darker hover using same color space as the button, which is nice, I think. And so if we test out these new colors, then we see here, this is the base, this is the accent, this is our mix, and this is the mix within lab, and this is the mix within lch. And if we hover over it again, you see here it's a little bit darker, but it still fits in to the color scheme to the base colors and so on. So I think if you have certain base colors from your brand or from a certain design system and you want to create certain flavors on it and you don't have really a designer in your team, well, this could be a very nice one to work with, because out of the blue within CSS you have now color mix. It's supported in current versions of Chrome, Edge and Safari. You just need to check. One of the things that I always use is can I use, right? So this is a website I always use, and what we can do now, color mix, here we go. And now we see here baseline 2023, newly available across major browsers, which is great, right? So we can already use that. Keep in mind that, for example, for the UC browser for Android we have some kind of a problem, QQ browsers, and so mainly browsers on mobile, or but then still you have for the other most important ones, Chrome for Android, Safari on iOS, Samsung Internet, Opera Mobile. They are all working. The Android browser, it's working, and Firefox for Android is also working. So that's awesome, right? So pretty much the main browsers that you want are using it, so I can recommend you to start using it as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. I think it's a nice addition to the CSS world. I will put a link in the description below of this can I use, and of course, as always, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and maybe share it in your network, as well as subscribe to my channel for more of these kind of things. Thank you very much for watching.